Alright, what's up? We got episode 2 of the Intentionally Foul podcast. I am one of your hosts, B Live from the Champ City, and the other host is
Loso the Don
from Downey. No one still knows where that is, but we're still doing research on that. So let's get into it. So how was your week, Los, since the last episode 1?
My week is all right. Just going to work like the rest of us. Fucking day in, day out. Nothing special. I am boring. I don't do anything with my life.
I bet.
So all I have is work, Netflix, Papa John's pizza, and marijuana.
Whoa. You know that as black people, we don't mess with Papa John's anymore because the owner called us a nigga, bro.
No.
That was released.
Have you read the exact things that he said?
I don't particularly care. I mean, over in the urban area where I live, we eat Tumbies.
I think you should read it. I think it was taken out of context.
The fact of the matter is he's dropped the N-bomb, and I don't feel like that is professional.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that last time, but at least from what I read in context, it sounded like, ooh.
He was using that as an example?
Yeah, kind of.
Too bad. He stepped down. Anyways, sorry for being late, bro. I mean, I know I told you I was supposed to be here at 2:15, but...
Speaking of that...
God damn it.
What fucking kills me, because for the people that don't know, probably about 98.7% of my friends are black. And so I deal with this fucking problem every fucking time we plan to do something. If it's 2 o'clock, if you, the individual in fucking question, you say, I ask you, what time will you be ready? And then prior to this, the shit that really fucking pisses me off is that you text me like around 11 a.m. saying, well, question mark. And I'm thinking, oh shit, this guy's ready. He's on his shit. Oh, and I responded, hey man, I'm leaving fucking Burbank in 45 minutes, 40 minutes. So and then I'm giving you updates when I'm fucking halfway.
Yeah, while you were talking shit to me via text.
I said, hey man, I'm in Commerce now. I'm halfway to my destination, so you can judge. So I'm thinking, at least in my fucking head, like a regular person, if I'm giving you fucking updates, hey, I'll be home in 30 minutes. I'll be home in 15. I'll be home in 5. I'm thinking
blase.
that you are getting your stuff together, maybe you're getting out of the shower, or maybe when you get an update like, hey, I'll be home in 15 minutes, maybe you step on the gas and you decide to get here. But why is it that every black person I fucking know operates off of black time? Explain yourself.
Well, technically we call it CPT, aka color people time. It's the same thing.
Oh.
But I cannot speak for anyone else but myself.
Well, I ask you because you're the blackest person I know.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about your skin. Yes, you are black.
Yeah, I'm
Dark Clark.
No, I'm pretty mocha brown.
Oh, God.
But I'll speak for myself.
Borderline purple.
Good things come to those who wait. So if you're patient, you never know, man. It's a reason why I'm late. It's a credible, valid reason why I'm late. Okay. But I made it though.
How about the other times? Every time.
You know what? Shit happens.
My question is, why do you say 2 when you're gonna show up at 2:40? Like, say 2:40, or I'm gonna be 3, 4. That's okay, but say an accurate time.
Me myself, I misjudge time. But I personally don't care because you're going to wait.
That's the thing, man.
But again, it's traffic. You have to realize that...
How many years have you been driving?
Damn, bro. I've been almost 16 years.
If in 16 years...
I got my permit when I was 15.
How long have you been in L.A.? How long have you known L.A.? Okay, let's say this. Can you, on a scale from fucking A to F, how good are you good at driving? Like planning your routes? And estimating traffic.
I'm amazing at it. Amazing.
So, when you show up late and you use the excuse of traffic...
There's certain things that are beyond my control. I don't have a motorcycle.
No one does.
I drive a damn truck.
Not that I know of.
I can't split the lanes. I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to take my time. I'd rather make it here safely than to not make it here at all. Can you respect that?
It sounds like you're casting blame when
it.
you should be casting blame.
Anyways, regarding this traffic, though, traffic is getting worse and worse by the month. And I blame it on these goddamn teams and fucking LeBron coming to LA. And everyone wants to move to LA because they think that LA is so great. I mean, it's a great place as a county, as a city. Me, myself.
Right.
I reside in Inglewood.
Right.
Traffic is out of control.
What do they call? What does everybody call it? Ingleweird?
Don't make me beat your ass.
No, I'm just saying.
But you made me lose my train of thought.
You were saying how everybody wants to move to LA and it's a good spot.
I mean, people that travel the freeways and every day, we already know that LA is overcrowded.
Right.
We know that. We don't need anyone else. We're trying to ship people out, not in a derogatory term. I mean, sense of context.
Oh.
But people are moving.
Right.
We don't need anyone else here. We're trying to get our situation under control. But now it's more and more people coming here. Fucking cost of living is going up. I know for sure in Inglewood.
Right. And why do you think? Why is that for the people that don't know or aren't from here?
Well, because I'm going to honestly say is gentrification. Now, excuse me if I pronounce it wrong. I am a college graduate. I am handsomely educated. I did. Yeah.
You graduate?
Yeah, Dominguez Hills.
Oh.
I went to Fresno State first, then I went to Dominguez Hills.
Okay.
But gentrification. So Inglewood is slowly but surely transforming into, I like to say, something that it wasn't before. Now, not necessarily saying that Inglewood was ghetto.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
So,
I mean, every city has its ghetto parts. You know that.
Of course.
I mean, Long Beach has its ghetto side.
Course.
Inglewood has its ghetto side. The only place I probably doesn't have a ghetto side is Beverly Hills or Briarwood or some shit like that.
I'll say, don't you dare say Downey.
Downey is trash.
That shit is
the only thing that came out of Downey was Adventures of Pete and Pete.
The King.
Trash. But yeah, so Inglewood doesn't have any rent control. So I remember one of my boys telling me, as soon as they announced that the Rams were coming to Inglewood, or coming to LA, excuse me, and they were going to build a stadium in Inglewood, literally the next week his rent went up by $150.
I don't know if you fucking get offended or anything like that, but would you like to disclose on how much do you pay in rent in Inglewood? And the reason I ask is because I have some facts to go along with it. It's okay if you don't want to.
Well, I don't want to.
Okay,
because that's a different situation because we own that place.
The reason I'm asking is because according to rentcafe.com, the average rent for an apartment in Inglewood is $1,672 as of right now.
As of right now. And that's a one bedroom. Was that a one bedroom or was that a studio?
And that's a one bedroom. That is a one bedroom, and that is a 7% increase compared to previous last year, which was $1,565.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's honestly going up. I mean, I've looked on Hot Pads and Zillow and Trulia, and you can see the rent increase. Some places went from $1,200 to $1,600.
The studio apartments, the average is $1,070. Wow, man.
Yeah, and that's only because they're building that stadium right across the street from the Forum, and it's making things tough because people can't afford to live.
2-bedroom average. $2,021 a month now. Yeah. That's crazy.
And that's 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom.
That's a 9% increase from last year alone.
Yeah. So it's getting a lot of it out of control.
And the crazier part is that what I think, where are the lower income families going to? They're obviously spreading out to the outskirts of Inglewood, which is what?
They're not even going to the outskirts of Inglewood. Sometimes they have to move further out. A lot of people are moving
out of state.
No. I want to say Palmdale, like that area. Not necessarily that far, but they're going further out. More so to where it's not locally in the city because you're paying for convenience too as well.
Of course, because everything's fucking close by.
Yeah, Inglewood is like smack dab in the middle of everything. But the people that are on lower income, they either find something in LA that's a little bit shabby, or they go further out. Sometimes you have to get them inconvenienced to afford a place. So you may have to sit on the freeway for a while, because you can't afford anything out here. Plus, you think about this: you spending $2,000 on rent. Then you can think about utilities. Think about gas.
$2,000, man, is a lot of money.
Yeah, so that's not even some people's like monthly income.
Right?
How do you make it work?
That's a good question, man.
But
I don't know, but like the traffic, obviously, like it's obviously a problem, especially in that area. Just imagine what a new fucking stadium is gonna bring. Just imagine fucking what LeBron's gonna do to traffic at nighttime during the playoffs.
Man. On the 110, the 110 alone is already shit.
Over congested, man.
When people are trying to make it to work going downtown, they gotta leave super early. When you're leaving work, you're sitting in traffic. So when LeBron Jamerson gets there,
You said Jamerson?
yeah, I just remember
mama.
somebody said that before. It was pretty fucking funny.
Stop.
Excuse me. Gotta fire up this fine Chiba.
They're talking about traffic, man. I was doing some research on CNN, and they're talking about, I don't know if you consider that fake news and all that other bullshit, but it says on average, people in LA add 44 minutes extra to their travel time per day, man.
Yeah, to play it safe.
That's fucking crazy.
Because you never
dude.
know. You think about this. Traffic includes accidents. When accidents happen, we have looky-loos because I'm one of them.
Yeah, and you're with your fucking Snapchat, recording this fucking bullshit.
Who?
That fucking kills me, man.
You don't even have Snapchat.
I know, but I see people. I see people.
Well, that's because we live in a generation. We live in a generation where we need to record everything.
Why?
That's just the generation we live in.
You know why? Because they want the likes. They seek approval.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell me I'm fucking lying.
No, you're right. You are absolutely right.
So is that a self-confidence issue?
No, it's just being nosy as shit to me. Some things you could be kept to yourself.
You want to be the one in the know, so to speak. You want to be the one
revealed it.
Yeah, exactly. That type, like, oh shit, look at this.
Yeah, certain people are like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, certain people are like that. Me myself, I can't relate because I don't particularly give a shit. I mean, I hope the people are okay,
right?
But I rather, if someone is hurt, I'd rather not record,
right?
Then
of course not.
Just go and help.
But I mean, yes, you're absolutely right in that case. But the people that do that shit, like even like recording themselves singing a song. And I'm probably gonna offend you, man, because you probably do this shit. But singing it, rapping a song, recording yourself. Or driving and listening to a song, like a 10-second video. I don't give a fuck who gets offended because I know a lot of people do it. But why, man? Why? Why?
We all do it.
Why?
I mean,
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not some fucking loser. I sing in my car too, but I'm not recording it. Because and posting it to the world so they can see it.
Because no one cares about you.
And tell me, and you'd be a liar if you didn't say it, if you didn't agree with me. You check your post to see how many people have viewed or liked it.
No,
stop.
I don't.
Stop it.
I don't.
Oh, you're then what's the purpose of uploading the video then? Then what's the purpose?
You're right. But I mean, shit. Some people care about your fucking day, bro.
But what is this telling me about your fucking day? That you have the camera in your fucking lap, a song is playing, and you're recording yourself driving. Or you're recording yourself rapping a song, hey, but why though? I don't want to see that shit.
Then don't fucking look.
If anything, I want to see, like, I'd probably be more interested in something like a fucking dope-ass picture, a shot on the freeway that you saw. But why are those videos, man? Is that not being vain?
Some people do it.
Also, a lack of self-confidence because you want.
It's not really a self-confidence issue. I don't know if it's a part of being vain. It's just, certain people look at it as just social media. It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
It's entertainment because you could say something on your Instagram page, which no one knows what it is because you deleted it.
Yeah, because that shit fucking consumes your day, man.
It does. But People look at my page for certain reasons.
Like what?
I rarely post selfies
Like
of
what?
myself. I mean, I post funny shit, bro.
Like what? I've never seen anything.
Because you never chime in. 'Cause you're a piece of shit.
No, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm taking it over the edge, but that's always been my question. Like, why?
It's
Like,
certain people that are fucking annoying with
so, for example, if you were to see my Instagram before I deleted it or whatever the fuck, unactivated, whatever it's called, deactivated? Excuse me. What was on there, and what was some of the shit that you would always say? Oh, you never post any pictures of yourself
because you're
a
ugly
little
as
bitch.
fuck,
Because you're
and
ugly
you
as
have a
fuck,
baby-ass
and you're a little bitch. But it's like, what are you talking about, man? I'm posting shit that means something to me.
Does it mean something to
and
you?
you know, just random shit or stuff that I think it's funny, but it's not pictures of me. People don't need to see me. You know what I mean?
They don't want to see you.
So I don't post them. But what makes you think I want to see you singing a song?
Well, sometimes I used to sing in a church choir when I was younger.
Oh, stop.
Fire vocals. I had a duet.
Fuck.
Made people cry. I'm talking about cry, heavenly tears. Not anything negative. I mean, they said that my voice was like an angel. An angel from heaven.
You're fucking tripping.
Now that I'm matured, maybe I can't hit those notes, but I can still hold a note, motherfucker.
Like what? If you
I'm
had
not
to, let's say I'm not going to ask you to
sing
I don't want to
Boyz
fucking
II
hear.
Men.
I don't want to hear this sing. But what if your life was on the line? What song are you singing? Which one can you sing? And you're gonna get it in.
Shit. 112, Peaches and Cream.
Oh, they're not really singing. Okay, I guess, but no.
Nah, that wasn't
Pick
it.
something fucking good, man.
Actually, Cisco, Incomplete. I could sing that shit word for word because I had an ex and I used to sing that shit to that tramp ass bitch all the time.
Oh, God.
All the time. When I was younger, I had to be like in the 8th grade. But vocals, and she would be like, "Oh, babe, your fucking voice."
And what would you sing?
I'd be like, "Hell yeah, motherfucker, you know what's up." Because
Oh.
I can fucking sing.
Okay.
But
And did you sing?
I did sing to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you sing?
I just told you Cisco, Incomplete.
Oh, I gotta hear that, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic, bro. I mean, I'm sure you never heard of it because your music choice is terrible.
You're
you listen to fucking
tripping,
Iggy Azalea, and you think she has bars, so you wouldn't.
You're
You wouldn't even know about good fucking music. Jagged Edge.
Like which one from Jagged Edge?
It's a fucking group,
The
bro.
only song I liked out of them was "Hey, where's the party at?"
Oh, damn.
That shit was hard. Now
Yeah.
that was the song, but that's the only one I know from them. Pick something good.
I'm telling you something.
Like
good.
for example,
our viewers,
like for example,
our
for
listeners.
a woman, if you want them to see how good they're gonna sing something like from Whitney Houston or
No, Whitney
Alicia
Houston,
Keys.
she has too much range.
Or like Mariah, but something like that. What song?
I just told you, I don't have a broad range. I mean, shit, bro. If I had to sing to a female right now, it depends on what my mood is. Because
if you had to compare yourself to a singer, which one? If you had a close resemblance with which one of them?
honestly, I've been told that I sing like Luther Vandross.
You're fucking tripping.
I have to go back to voice training, but I literally can sing, bro. I haven't sung in a while.
Yeah.
But I can sing.
Mm.
But let's move on from this topic because I don't want to make anyone's drawers wet.
Yep. Okay.
What else are we talking
They
about?
gotta fucking wake up now.
Oh, shit.
The 2 subscribers we had went to 1.
Oh, shit.
and my mom's now thinking about unsubscribing.
Why, bro? I thought I subscribed to the channel. Anyway, so let's talk about this. LeBron James coming to LA. I know you're not a Lakers fan.
God, no.
You're a Bulls fan.
Yes.
Tell me how you feel. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with everyone. I'm more of a football fan.
Okay.
Now, I do dabble in the basketball only because I like to see the controversy and I like to see the drama.
What controversy and what drama?
Because remember, like a couple of years ago when Chris Paul was supposed to come to the Lakers and they stopped that?
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden when the Lakers ain't shit, LeBron Jamerson can come to the fucking Lakers and then get not everyone, but influence people to come. Weren't they talking about that competition type shit before?
No, that's a different time now. It's like shit. Honestly, I'm a LeBron fan, and I am not a Laker fan. But
does that make you?
But I guess that maybe just shows because for the people that don't know, I am not a fucking Laker fan, and I have feelings for Kobe Bryant, and we'll discuss that later.
Wait, whoa, wait.
But,
what kind of feelings?
No.
Are these sexual feelings?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stay on the topic. But I'm a LeBron fan, so he's such a great player that I'm willing to go fucking donate my own money to go watch them play, even if he is fucking playing for the Lakers. But I was looking at some fucking statistics, and I think it was Cleveland.com that did this report. And going back to when LeBron announced that he was returning to Cleveland, the ticket prices spiked 100 times. Then in price, I'm talking.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
The average ticket sale went from $25. The average, it went to $386.
But when he announced he was coming to the Lakers, didn't the same exact thing happen? But it was even more now. Preseason, they said.
I haven't seen the tickets, or at least I can't say I've gone like on fucking StubHub or whatever trying to look up some tickets. But
FYI, we have 4 subscribers.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah!
God bless them. Doing big numbers.
God bless them. Here we go. Starting with 4.
Yeah, but go ahead, continue on what you were saying.
No, man, but
nasty ass mouth.
No, but they actually have this a company or a place called FormSwift did a study, and it's called LeBron HQ3. It breaks down the economic data and what financial benefits LeBron would bring to various cities based on the following criteria. The number of new jobs potentially created for LeBron City.
Mm-hmm.
The local economic impact over a 5-year contract. Obviously, he didn't get a 5-year contract, but that's what the study was fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
And it says the city of Los Angeles would benefit $396 million economic impact. I don't know what the fuck if I typed it wrong, but if LeBron James joins the Lakers, this was done when he was still on the free market, you know.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, the city would gain 3,000 new jobs and $29 million in state tax revenue. A study done by FormSwift.
So you feel that LeBron was basically bringing the city money?
Well, fuck. How could he not, man? He's fucking amazing.
Sidebar, you know that they said that Drake is responsible for like 4% of the tourism in Canada?
Yeah.
Because people want to go because, it's Drake. Damn, your fucking cheap ass blinds are falling
It's
down.
fucking windy, man. Living by the fucking beach.
You don't live by the beach.
This big ass chateau.
Anyway.
8 blocks, you know?
But, yeah, LeBron coming. I mean, I don't have an issue with him coming. I just have an issue with everybody wanting to come out here and the price of living, going up. Everything's going up.
The traffic is just as fucking bad as, I think I read something as New York. Worse, excuse me. Lally's number 1 in traffic.
But it's crazy. They're working on the public transportation, but people out in New York don't really own cars. They take public transportation because it's pointless to own a car. Now, I don't know how well that'll work out for us. I'm cool with owning my car.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just really don't feel like driving.
Yeah.
But
so you'd be okay. But also it depends, I guess, the distance between your job and you're just like, I'm not taking a fucking taxi for 40 minutes.
True, but I mean, my job is remotely. I can leave the house by 7:45 and get to my job by 7:56. Because I just smashed down La Brea with that big ass beast outside.
Yeah, they fucking pull your ass over.
No, they don't, because they know I'm a gangster out here.
Okay.
They be like, "Who is that? B-Live the champ?" No, he's good, bro. He's good over here. I'm good in the jungles. I'm good in Inglewood. I'm good everywhere I go.
They look at it, they see that fucking car. Nah, he's a nobody. Let him go. He ain't doing nothing crazy. Nothing.
Anyways, so since we're done with that, what else are we going to talk about?
Fuck. What did I fucking think about? I was thinking about the shit on the fucking on the way home.
Oh, minimum wage.
Oh yeah, man.
We did talk about that the other day.
Yeah, we were fucking going into detail about that shit, man. What did you say?
I think because you said something along the lines of people are petitioning or striking for minimum wage to go up, not knowing that minimum wage sets the bar.
Right.
That you can't go no lower than this.
Yeah.
So whenever you raise the cost of minimum wage, it's a domino effect.
Right.
Everything goes up. Gas goes up. Fucking groceries go up. McDoubles go up. I know you know about that.
You're fucking tripping.
I don't eat that shit.
Nah, me either, man. No, it's just it's a misconception. I mean, people have to research. I am not no fucking economist by any means. I'm an average fucking moron like anybody else. But when you Google stuff, like obviously when you raise the minimum wage for everybody, naturally the price to everything's gonna go up.
So you'll never catch up.
Yeah. So it's exactly it. Like the fucking price of milk's gonna go up slowly.
That's what's crazy.
Always.
They always use that example too.
Yeah.
The price of milk goes up.
Everything, man. That's I don't know why they always do that, but the price of everything. It's just, for example, rent. Like we were just talking earlier. Like everything goes up.
So you really don't even see the money.
You don't get anywhere.
Yeah, that you may get a fatter check, but the more money you make, the more problems you have.
And what would you think? And this is a fucking unpopular opinion, but what would you think if I told you if you want to fix the economic problem, whatever the fuck, you have to abolish the minimum wage. Get rid of it. There can't be a minimum wage.
But there has to be some kind of standard, though, because if you eliminate minimum wage, that throws all of, let's say, LA County's economic system out of whack because there's no standard. There's no standard.
Right. But like
so that's like it goes along the lines of cost of living. So you're telling me that if we eliminate minimum wage, a company could pay you $5 an hour. Would you be able to even? You wouldn't be able to even eat.
So, with that being said, believe it or not, the power is kind of put back into the workers' hands because then, obviously, let's say you.
A lot of people can't bargain themselves like that. People don't have experience.
So let's say you wipe the slate clean, right? Nobody has jobs, and there's all the jobs are open, right? So if I'm going to be a plumber, or let's say fucking a package handler, right? I work at a UPS or whatever, and I'm badass. I could go in there and I say, all right, UPS, you guys are going to pay me X amount. You're going to pay me, let's just for number's sake, $100 a week. That's what I need. That's what I need to fucking live, right? And UPS says, no, well, I can't pay that. And they say you have to negotiate. So like, okay, I want $100, but I'm gonna give you this. I can unload at what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Turn that crap off.
Shit.
What do you can say? I can unload at this rate, which is the industry standard.
Compared to?
Well, there's an industry standard, dude. Like I'm just using this for as an example, right? Okay. As a laborer.
Go ahead.
In other words, a laborer job.
Go ahead.
So you're going to, let's say, a UPS, whatever. I need you to pay me X, but I'm going to give you this in return. I can do this. I am good at this, and I'm good at that, and that's good for your company. And if they don't pay you, like obviously at one point they're going to have to pay someone. So they're obviously just going to go lower in quality in person. Mm-hmm. And since you say you need to compete with the other companies in the industry, since just out of natural competition, you're always going to want to get the best employees, right? So for example,
at the best employees at what cost?
So for example, if I need this truck to get unloaded, right? And the minimum wage says I need to pay 5 people $10 an hour, right? To unload this trailer. Let's say I have one badass employee, and okay, so there was 5 people, right? Mm-hmm. At $10 an hour, that's $50 an hour. So that's $50 total. If I have one employee that can do all of that work, and I can pay him $14 an hour, then I'd rather give him that. And let's say he works 3 hours to do it. That's what, $42? That's $42, yeah? And let's say he does it in 3 hours. I'd rather pay that economically, right? Mm-hmm. I'd rather pay $42 than $50, correct?
But then you're getting along the lines of productivity.
Absolutely. But like, then you would hire someone, and so now you have a higher standard, right? Now you have one employee, better quality control.
So he sets the standard.
Exactly, right? So for example, there's a study that they did on a restaurant, and they said that they weren't. I think it was like a state where there wasn't a minimum wage. I don't know what the situation was, but they paid this waitress, like $23 an hour, $24 an hour. And the boss was like, well, she deserves it. She does the job of 2 or 3 people. Mm-hmm. And she's like, and they said, honestly, I'd rather pay her $24 an hour when the minimum wage is 13, 14 or whatever. She's doing the work. But I'd rather just have her than have 3 people and have to pay 3 people.
That type of employer.
Do you know what I mean?
Employees happy.
So for example, that badass waitress at that restaurant, just imagine if she deserves a $25 an hour wage, but because of the minimum wage, they have to start her at 13, 14, and they just hire an extra person. And let's say that person is you, and your work ethic is fucking close to a fucking sloth.
Wow,
you're horrible. Oh, I would have fired you a long time ago. But because of the minimum wage, you're forced to hire more people at a lower rate. If that kind of makes sense.
It makes sense.
It's kind of hard to explain.
It's just more bodies. I mean, I get what you're saying.
And then you're always going to have those harder workers, because I'm sure the people that are listening are fucking harder workers that get overused and shit like that. When some of the other employees that are like, fuck, man.
I hear you.
Do you know what I mean?
But, I mean, it just goes along the lines of, I mean, I really wanted to say, use this as an example. I used to work at LAX.
Right.
LAX it's like a city in a city.
Okay.
Their minimum wage, like, I think it was $16.
Right.
When I was there. Mm-hmm. And that was years ago. Mm-hmm. I want to say almost 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. 6, 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. So, knowing that LAX's minimum wage, and that's just a fucking airport.
Right.
It being $16.
Right.
That drew a lot of people wanting to work there. But it's harder to get into LAX because people are like, oh, well, how do I work for LAX? Yo, you know LAX is like a big-ass office building. Mm-hmm. It's hella businesses up in there. Mm-hmm. I used to work for Delta. Delta gave me the life at that time, it gave me the life I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I worked for a contract company called Mendy's. I'm gonna air their ass out. They're fucking trash.
Okay.
Horrible. Mm-hmm. Because when they announced that the minimum wage was going up, they were forcing Mendy's to pay us that minimum wage. Mm. But Mendy's, wanted to say, well, you guys have to get this health care that's about $300 a week. Mm-hmm. What fucking health care do you know that's $300 a week? Mm-hmm. Unless that shit, I may be gassing the numbers, but it was a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
But no, it was a lot though. It was probably $200 a week.
Sure wasn't a month?
No, because we got paid weekly.
Okay.
So I know it was $100+. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nothing less than that.
Right.
So we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? We want to opt out of it. No, you can't opt out of it.
Right.
So it's companies like that kind of along the lines of what you're saying don't really know your worth.
Right.
So they're going to sell you short.
So
they're going to sell you short.
You're absolutely right. So you being a good employee, you'd leave.
Yeah, I fucking left. So bounced up out of there.
Exactly, right?
I took my talents elsewhere.
Exactly. So you left, right? And we're assuming your other coworkers, because they were probably going to get treated the same way.
Oh, yeah, we all bounced.
They ended up leaving, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think eventually is probably going to happen to that business?
Well, but you can't always say that because it's always somebody out there that's willing to work your job for less.
But what kind of quality of people are they getting?
It doesn't. You can train a motherfucker though.
No, dude.
Who
are you telling? Stop it, man. You know what I do for a fucking living. Don't get me fucking started, dude. Like, the less you pay them, you're gonna get that type of people. Man.
That is, I mean,
obviously when you pay,
right.
Like for example, In-N-Out and McDonald's, dude. Mm-hmm. McDonald's, you pay the minimum. In-N-Out, you pay them a lot more. And what do you get, man?
Okay, but they can probably hire 3 people to accommodate you. They fire you. Let's say you make $35 an hour. I'm going to fire you, and I'm going to hire 3 stupid motherfuckers for $12 an hour or $10 an hour.
But what kind of people are you getting at the minimum, man?
If they 3 minds make one of yours.
You're tripping. No, that's not true, man.
Okay.
So
I'm just using an
So
example.
I'm gonna use
bro.
my example, okay? So at one of my ex jobs, I'm not gonna put their company name out there, even though they were dope as shit. I learned a bunch of shit from them. But anyway,
They're pieces of shit.
no. Before I got there, they had just fucking changed the laws in California or whatever the fuck. But prior to me getting there, the guy that was doing my job, I replaced him. Prior to me leaving him, he would get paid like hourly, like he's supposed to, but they'd give him bonus if he would hit X production number.
Oh yeah, okay, productivity.
Exactly, and do extra shit for them. Hey, you go load this trailer, we'll fucking pay you X amount. You come do this shit, we'll pay you X. And so what do you think? So what kind of quality of employee do you think that guy was, man? He was the fucking best, dude. And he would bust his ass.
So why did he leave?
He ended up being a driver. He moved on.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
But as soon as I get there, if they told me those numbers, and I said, holy fuck, man, I'll work here all day, every day if you pay me that. They just changed the fucking system, man. Instead of having one guy do all that fucking work and be productive and do the job right and do the job safely like a great employee's supposed to do, we're going to add 4 fucking slugs to do that shit at the minimum.
But that's how corporate companies, they think, bro, because they rather keep that money. Remember this. We're at the bottom of the totem pole.
You're cutting me off, goddammit, because I'm not finished my story yet. My story's not fucking done yet.
I apologize for cutting you off.
Yes, you did. So anyway, now I'm in that fucking company, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, fuck, all right, whatever. But what do you think they end up making me do, man? I end up doing all that work anyway.
And they don't pay
at a lower price.
They don't pay you for
it. Because I'm a fucking hardworking guy, man. For the people that don't know me, I just have fucking natural energy. When it comes to work, I'm getting it in, you know?
Who said that you were a hardworking guy?
Fucking me in the mirror every fucking day, and that's what counts. Anyway, so stop fucking cutting me off. So this story, right? I'm in my area, and my next coworker, closest to me, he's probably like 20 feet away, right? I can see him. Mm-hmm. And I'm literally dripping in sweat, dude. I'm dripping in sweat. I'm fucking going in and out of cars, boom, 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 fucking loading them up. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking in and out, dude. I'm waiting for my I look over to the fucking area next to me. Mm-hmm. It's a disaster, man. There's fucking boxes overflowing off this fucking table, right? Mm-hmm. Or the slide. People don't know what the fucking slide is, but just imagine a table.
People know what a slide is.
A slanted fucking long-ass fucking table with boxes coming, right? Yeah. So then they just fall off and they're fucking vomiting. My fucking supervisor comes over to me and he says, hey, dude, you've been busting your ass all fucking morning, man. Can you do me a favor? Can you go to that fucking guy next to you right there and go help him, dude? Can you go help him do his fucking job?
You have a shitty-ass suit.
I did that shit maybe for about a year when I first got hired there. After I said, one day when again I was getting the shit kicked out of me, right? There are boxes going all over, and I'm fucking running in and out of trucks, right? Same shit. I'm working hard to get my fucking shit on top, because I care about my fucking job.
No, I hear you. You take pride
in my shit, right? So then I look over, and this fucking slug is doing whatever the fuck he wants. He has his earphones on, one at a time. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, man. My supervisor comes over. Can you slide over there and help him out for a little bit?
Nah, bro.
And I said, you know what? Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit. I'm going 120 miles per hour, and this fucker's going 40, man. So I said, where's the fairness about that shit? But, before you cut me off, if someone were to tell me that, hey, man, if you do your job and all of this job, we'll pay you double of what you're getting paid. You're getting paid $30 an hour. We'll pay you $60 an hour. If you can get it done on time and do all this shit, we'll pay you for that. We'll pay you $60 an hour. What's up?
I'll do it.
Absolutely.
I'll do it.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. But because of this shit, man, you end up doing it anyway.
So, when you told your suit no, or did you tell him no?
I did.
What was his response? Because sometimes, when my employer, that they have a way with words.
Okay.
I mean, when I say a way with words, bro, the choice of words that they use are sometimes open-ended,
Okay.
but sometimes it will confuse you depending on your interpretation of it.
Right.
Like, they'll say something along the lines of work to rule, but then in our contract, it'll say work to rule is 8 to 4:30, but then in our contract, it'll say work to the needs of the business.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that
They can change your times whenever.
Exactly.
Of course, dude. Come on.
Exactly.
Of course.
Bro. It's fucking crazy.
So what if you were in control of your own contract, man?
Yeah.
What do you guys need? Well, we need X done. I can do X for X.
True. But you remember, these billion-dollar companies, they trying to keep that money up top. They don't want them crumbs to trickle down to us.
Yeah.
They barely want the crumbs that we have now.
But they need us, dude.
Yeah, they need us, but again, they can replace us at a cheaper cost.
With less quality.
With less, but true. But then that's job security. Because you think about this.
For who?
Well,
For the people that
depending on the
shouldn't-
industry.
For the people that
you work
shouldn't be
in.
employed? Like that slug that was freaking fucking my day up every day?
Is he still employed there?
I don't, probably. Place was a union.
Well, my place is a union.
Do they not defend the slugs? Are you gonna get bashed by your union brothers if you fucking talk shit about them?
I mean, there's some fucking fucktards that I work with. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Other day, I'm in a group chat for my job.
You like giving your money every month?
Well, they take care of me. They help me keep my job.
Because you are a slug and you don't show up to work on time?
No, I do show up to work.
And they try to fire you?
No, I'm actually the highest productive at my garage.
So why do you need a union to protect you? You're doing your job.
Doesn't matter. Anyways,
What do you mean?
the slug that you were talking about, I've been at my job for about five years and change.
Mm-hmm.
This guy came in after me. He asks the dumbest fucking questions, like he does not know what the fuck to do.
He's a
I'm
moron.
like, bro, you've been here for a little less than 5 years. You still don't know how to fucking do your job?
You didn't say that to him.
I didn't. Because you want to know why? You want to know why? Because,
I knew it.
Because I can say certain things to certain people because I have a harsh ass tone.
Okay.
And then I'm very hostile too. But at the same time, don't cut me off.
Okay.
Don't cut me off.
Oh, you better get your fucking hand away
But
from me.
at the same time, though, I'm going to speak my mind.
Right, as you should.
I just know how to separate my choice of words from work
Right.
into like, yo, real shit.
Right.
Because I'll tell a motherfucker like, yo, bro, you fucking suck at your job. But who am I to say anything? Because there's certain things that I don't know, but at least I know the fucking basics.
Okay.
This guy, everyone complains about him.
Okay.
All his supervisors, they'll say, yo, how is he even still working here?
And he's on the same level as you?
It's only really one level.
Right. Like you got like
One position?
I don't know what your position is, but does he have the same title as you?
Yeah, same title, just lesser seniority.
But he's just trash.
Trash as fuck.
No quality whatsoever.
He's horrible, bro.
So should he be employed?
I believe that everyone should be employed, but
doing what? If you see the type of quality he gives you right now, where do you think he should go?
No, I don't really believe in just firing someone. I just think I'll just pull him to the side like, yo, do you need to go back to training? Because you're asking questions that you should already know.
Right.
You've been here for 4 fucking years. Now, I can get it.
4 years?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right after me. So I can get it if you've only been there for 6 months. Because the line of work that we do, sometimes it's a little confusing.
Of course.
And, of course, you ask these questions. But, yo, common sense. But I have to realize that common sense isn't common anymore.
Of course.
Some people are smoked out of their brain cells, coked out of their brain cells. And you have to...
Whose fault is that?
It's his own, but shit.
So should he be employed? Should he be there ruining your life?
He's not ruining my life.
Well, he's fucking with your work life.
No, not really, because I just look at him and it's just mere entertainment to me because I'm always going to do my job. I may not like it. Like yesterday, it rained on me, and I didn't like that, bro.
Yeah.
It pissed me off.
What if you have to go through that? What if you don't have to go through that?
Honestly, I'm looking for a different place of employment because I just want to take my talents out elsewhere, and I feel like I'm worth more.
As you should.
You know what I mean? You just get comfortable, then till you get uncomfortable, and it's time to go. You grow out of shit.
Right.
But him?
Do you think you deserve more money?
Yeah.
Is that the problem?
No, I
They
don't
don't pay you enough for what you do?
Well, yeah, because it's certain things that we took the responsibility from a different position that makes, bro, like $15 more than us.
Mm-hmm.
And we took some of their responsibility. So we take some of their responsibility. They tried to pay us a quarter more. The fuck you mean a quarter more for my ass to get up there and be dangling from a fucking line and shit?
Do you think that has to do with the minimum wage?
No, I feel it has to do with greed. And basically saying, yo, we're going to make this much profit. We can see on our metrics how much the company makes per year, per quarter, excuse me.
Right.
You telling me that if you bring in 1.6 billion, now I understand. Not okay. Just to clarify things, our companies are nationwide.
Okay.
Our pay rate is different than the people that's in Texas pay rate.
Right.
It's different from the people that's in Florida's pay rate.
Right, because of the cost of living.
Correct. We get paid the highest, quote unquote, out of all those districts.
As you should. You live in fucking Southern California.
Correct. But even with my pay rate, I still struggle.
Mm.
And that's sick, bro. It's like you actually need a 2-person income,
Of course,
to afford to live. But to get back on track, yeah, I feel like we should be paid more. We do a lot. Now, we don't have to get paid.
You should get paid what you're worth.
Buku bread.
Of course not.
But I honestly feel we should be paid well over $30 an hour.
For what you do.
For what we do.
If you got paid $30 an hour, and if they say, we'll pay you $30, but you got to do X.
Yeah. And then I feel that if they were to pay us more, then maybe my attitude would change about the job. Because it's like, hey, this company's taking care of me. You know, they pay us a nice amount of money. Mm. I'm going to wake up and take my ass to work.
Of course.
And give you great numbers. But since they treat us like fucking dogs,
so in other words,
slums.
So in other words, if they were to pay you more, you'd go to work on time. You'd be happy.
I'm always going to work on time.
Again,
fucking leader at the job.
You show up to work on time. You'd be happy.
Yeah,
if they paid you more, right?
It'll be a better morale. It'll be a better morale at the workplace
for the amount of work that you do.
I can't speak for everybody, but it'll be a better morale at the workplace.
For the amount of work that you do, you should get paid more. Absolutely right.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But they can't. Do you know
they can. What the fuck you mean they can't? Tell me why they can't.
Well, your industry is totally different from mine, man. So, of course, dude. Of course, these multi-billion-dollar companies are robbing you blind.
Yeah, especially that my line of work. I'm the face. They see nobody else but me.
That's similar to my industry.
Yeah. But I work directly with people, so they don't see anybody up top. You may see them on TV, but you have direct access to me.
Right.
So if I gotta be at one point I was a counselor.
So hold on.
Shit.
So I was gonna say one thing, but I thought of another. Your job is fucking hard, right? It's difficult.
At times, it's not always hard.
Physical.
It's physically demanding sometimes.
You should get paid for doing physical work because it's fucking tough.
Yeah.
Do you think the people upstairs that are making $150,000, $200,000 a year? Do you think they should get paid less? And laborers more because it's a fucking tough job?
It should be some kind of balance. Now, it's a reason why they're up there. I think they have the brains to they were put in that position because they know how to maneuver certain things. Like, we're like chess pieces. Mm. So they know how to make certain moves. Sometimes.
You like to think so.
Yeah. Mm. But as the face with us, when we're doing certain things,
you guys should get paid a lot, man.
We should get paid more. I'm not saying like buku more. Just pay us a nice wage, let alone like, okay, we give you guys this. You have to have this responsibility. Mm-hmm. Now, if it makes sense and if it's equal, then maybe we'll consider it.
Right.
But you're telling me that you want me to climb a pole, get up on the strand that's 28 feet up in the air. Mind you, 28 feet up in the air. Then you want me to get into a manhole, do this, and that for 25 cents more than you were paying the other position damn near $40 an hour? But you're trying to eliminate their position to make us do it for cheaper. Mm-hmm. See, that's what we were going back to. Mm-hmm. No, that shit's bullshit. You're not going to give me 25 cents more.
And see, what they see is like, okay, but because of this minimum wage rule, if you don't want to do it, I'll just get 2 people to do it. Yeah. And I'll pay them at the lowest because the guys that are willing to work for $11 an hour, let's say, they're probably not the smartest, man. So they'll take it and they'll just
That's not true.
And they'll just
certain
do
people
it.
Nowadays, if you think about the job economy, the work economy, job, whatever, they're requiring certain jobs are requiring college degrees and still paying you shit. Maybe. Still paying you shit, bro.
Do you think that's a problem with even going down as far as the?
It makes it like, why even go to college?
Dude, college is a scam, man. I understand if you were trying to be a doctor, a lawyer,
depending on what field you're going.
Of course,
into. Yeah.
But like, man, I know so many people that have gone and gotten their degree
and don't even fucking use it,
and they're in a totally different field.
My degree was in political science.
Why would you major in that?
Because at one point I wanted to be a corporate attorney.
Okay.
My truth was, I wanted to go to law school. I had this whole big dream that. Yeah, I'm going.
What made you think you were going to go to and pass the fucking bar exam?
Wow,
are you fucking
think
tripping?
Stupid?
Look at yourself. You're a bum.
Wow.
No, I don't know how smart you are, but that's a fucking tough, man.
It's tough, but it's only. I mean, but apparently that wasn't in my life's plan.
Right.
So.
But you graduated everything.
Yeah, I graduated from college.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted to be a corporate attorney. I thought I'd be suit and tie and shit.
Right.
But honestly, if you ask me now, would I do it?
That was a lot of hard work. That's hard work.
It's hard work, but it's a sacrifice. Everything is a sacrifice.
Of course.
Do I want to do it? No, I actually like being outside.
Okay.
Because me sitting behind a desk all day, it doesn't really do anything for me.
Right.
And then your mind becomes one-dimensional.
Right.
In my line of work, everyone has a story. I've been in certain places to where the things that we take for granted, people don't even give a fuck about.
Right.
It's fucking 12 people in a fucking 2-bedroom house.
Right.
And they're having fun.
I think it has more to do with, let's say I went to school to be criminal science or some shit like that. So when I get out of school, criminology, whatever. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Criminology. Let's say I have a degree in criminology, right? I come out and I either apply for a place and they say, we need people with experience. Or...
And where do you get the experience from? Some of these places that
exactly. So let me finish. So you go to a place. We need people with experience. Or you got to start at the bottom. Entry level is fucking X. It's only fucking $13 an hour. $13 an hour. I just graduated fucking college with a degree. $13 an hour. Fuck. And then this whole fucking time, since the average person isn't rich, you're fucking in debt. Exactly. You pulled out loans. And it's like, fuck, man, I can't make it with this. I got to go get a fucking side job at McDonald's or Walmart.
Or be a stripper.
Yeah, and then I got to go fucking pay these student loans. Uncle Sam's got to get his shit.
He's steady getting it. That's Sally Mae.
And it's like, damn, man. And then you're fucking working 2 jobs, something sacrificing. And then the next thing you know, since you went to college, you're probably a fairly decent, responsible fucking human being. So you probably get promoted at fucking Walmart, and now they're paying you $50,000 a month, $60,000. I mean, a year. Excuse me, $60,000 a year.
That's still not enough.
And you've never had that type of money because you've gone straight to school right out of high school. So you're like, fuck, I'm not going to turn fucking $60,000-$70,000 down a fucking year, whatever they give you. Mm-hmm. I gotta pay loans back. Yeah. I got shit to do. Yeah. Then, and while all this is happening, you're fucking happy. Life is happening. You have a kid. Mm-hmm. You want to buy a new car for yourself because you've been working your ass fucking ragged.
True.
And then, by that fucking time, you still haven't had experience in your fucking criminology fucking degree.
You're not even exercising.
It, man. Exactly. And all you're doing is paying loans out.
And that's when you become complacent.
And I mean, it's not in all and every in anything, but I know a lot of people that are in a profession and they have a degree and they're not even fucking using it.
Yeah, no one is.
And they've told me straight up, like, dude, it's just a piece of paper.
It is, but I mean, I did it only because I feel being an African American gentleman,
right?
It was like a notch on my belt.
Right.
It made me seem a little bit more respectable because, I went to school. Excuse me.
But does school make you the person that you need to be? Like
it's experience that makes you who you are. To be honest with you.
Okay.
So I went to school, Fresno, was up there for a while, like 3 years. Then my ex tried to get me killed. She's a piece of shit.
Oh God.
I
don't need it.
Then mom made me transfer to fucking Dominguez. And honestly, I feel like that if I never went to Fresno, I wouldn't be the same person. Because it was either that or go to a college on the East Coast, a black college. So, I mean, I honestly feel like, yeah, college isn't for everyone. Maybe if you could pick up a trade or certification,
right,
that's better.
Yeah.
Because even now, I'm trying to find a different job, and some of these jobs require certain certification. And I'm like, well, shit.
So why waste the fucking 7 years, 5 years, 4 years when you don't need to?
Exactly. But some people don't have a plan. It's a plan.
That's very true.
Sometimes we go wherever the wind blows us. I literally went from selling shoes at fucking Champs, being assistant manager. And they wanted to make me a manager. At that time, I think the manager's salary was like $40,000 a year.
They must have been desperate.
Wow.
And I bet at that time, you thought you were fucking balling
piece
hard.
Of shit. Hey, I still have a lot of that shit.
I could only imagine.
I still have a lot of that shit. And we stole a lot, too.
I don't fucking doubt it for one fucking second.
But I went from that to fucking, what was my industry? A technological industry?
Oh my God. Technological? What are you talking about? You're so fucking. You're tapping out from the weed, man. That's what it is.
I don't smoke, bro.
Yeah.
So this shit is a little bit. It's a lot for me.
Okay.
But yeah. So I literally went from
the technology field. Let's say that. How about that?
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you. So I went from making, I think it was like $8.25 to now I'm making damn near close to 30.
Ooh. That ain't.
And I still have yet to fucking use my degree.
Yeah, man.
It's pointless.
Story, man. That's a sad story.
But the thing is that in our generation, we were always told, you got to go to college, you're going to get a good fucking job or whatever. Who the fuck lied to us?
Our parents, man.
Just because it worked out for them, that was a totally different era, bro.
Oh, shit. Well,
and we're fucked.
I
now
think
we're stuck in fucking debt.
In the field that I am, and that I'm in, and when, like, the people that work for me, they don't have degrees, and people that have worked for me that had degrees that are no longer there anymore, like, I take the people with experience 100 times over 100.
Would you take the people with experience, or if that particular person had a degree in whatever it was that
I don't know, man. Like, again, I'm just speaking out of mind, but like I just recently had an incident where I had an employee like that, and they thought they were too smart for the room. When shit got rough and they needed to roll up their proverbial sleeves and work, they thought that they were better than that, but they are not going to do that. They went to school for that, but it's like those are the experiences in your life that make you who you are, you know? So, no, man, I just personally have had better results with people that just have experience, that have a shitload of experience over a degree, and usually they're a little bit on the older side. They're not young. There's millennials, no millennials, man.
What do you mean? With the experience, they're older.
Well, yeah, obviously, like my age, obviously, because they have more experience.
Yeah,
but like I have young people, a little bit younger. I would say the person I'm thinking about, she's 23, 24, and she's going to school and doing the job, and she's admitted to me, like, honestly, fucking no bullshit, I've learned here more on the job than I and she's going for business administration, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
And she's like, I've learned more here, like in the
get it.
experience, than other shit. And like speaking for myself, like people in my industry, I didn't finish college. I didn't finish shit. But like,
you're from fucking Downey,
and I'm like one of the higher paid people in my position,
mm-hmm.
and it's like I'm better than other people.
Now let me ask you this. Didn't mean to cut you off. So let's say there's a position that you want, but it requires a certain certification. Are you willing to go back to school to get that?
If it's on that certification, absolutely. Like if it's like a fucking, let's say, a year certification, yeah, why not? Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I'm just checking.
But I just don't like the thing. Oh, I gotta go to the University of Southern California. Or I gotta go.
Honestly, it's just more so for
the name,
and
and
it's
donating the money, man.
No, fuck that. It's not even that. It's just like, oh, well, I went here, so it's supposed to be prestige, and it's like what we call clout.
Yeah, I guess so. Dude, we're already an hour in, man. I think that should be it, huh?
Yeah, man.
You already ate all my fucking grapes.
Well,
you already fucking used my bathroom.
I had to piss. I'm detoxing. I'm doing this detox, y'all. So
no. We'll talk about health next week, man. It's already fucking over an hour, dude.
I know. I just want to tell people what I'm doing. God damn. We can fucking relate. Some people may want to fucking detox.
Okay.
Something you need to do, fat boy.
You're fucking tripping.
But so I went on Pinterest and I found this detox with the ginger, cucumber, lemon, and mint leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing it for the last 2 days. Yesterday I started, 2 nights ago. It says drink a cup before you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up in the middle of the night, had to pee like a racehorse.
Okay.
Yesterday.
What happens with anything when you drink a lot before you go to bed?
It was whatever.
Okay.
Just fucking listen. Just learn how to listen sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I drank it at work.
Okay.
2 cups in the morning, 1 cup before lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Did my ass explode? Yes, it did.
Mm.
I had to literally run back to work and sit on the toilet. And, I mean, my knees got weak. But, yeah, I'm just trying to basically cleanse my soul. I'm not drinking for 2 months.
But that, like, dehydrates you as well.
Yeah, you have to drink a lot of water, so that's why you see me drinking a lot of water now. Because I just felt like my body was... I haven't been going to the gym because I was going through some things. But I'm going to get back in the gym, and I'm going to be better than what I was before. You know how I was getting, like, super big? Now I'm going to have a 6-pack. Well, not necessarily 6, maybe 4, maybe 2.
Here.
2, flat stomach. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to lick vanilla swirl off of it.
Oh, God.
But, yeah, man, that's what I've been on.
That's awesome. You still look fucking fluffy to me.
You're a piece of shit.
Anyway,
That's
that's the end of that. But just to talk about our unpaid, unsponsored sponsors. Shit that got us high today. Again, the great brand of Crew Cannabis. You ever hear about it?
No, I don't smoke.
Well, obviously you don't fucking pay attention, but this is the second time we've done this, or endorsed them. But they're pretty dope. They have great packaging. It's pre-packaged, like I said last time, but it's still dope. On the back, it'll tell you what kind. This one is called Dozy Dough. Love it. On the back, it tells you exactly, it has like a bar where the left side is relaxed and active is all the way on the right. It's right in the middle. 3.5 grams. Love it. Awesome. From the great shop of Showgrow, they give you this fucking dope-ass little carrying bag. It's fucking awesome. You could use that shit later. It says Cultivate Change on it.
That's a piece of shit.
Dope as shit. Dope bag. So it look like you're fucking nice and trendy coming out of Whole Foods, but in reality, you're coming out with some fucking high-grade pot. Thank you, Showgrow.
All right. Well, you guys tune in next week. We'll be posting this up on YouTube pretty soon. Yeah. So, if you have any questions, follow me on Instagram. Want to see my daily life? Handsomely_educated. Be Live the Champ. If you have any suggestions or things that we can work on, just go ahead and send me a DM. And yeah.
With a nude pic?
No dick pics, no titty pics.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right.